Yeah, and this might self caution. This one's about child abuse, yeah? And this one might relate to somebody's story out there. Just look at this one, yeah? Listen. See, this baby boy drove his mom crazy. A story similar to that of Baby P. Everything was okay till the age of 3. He became part of the branch in the family tree. Then all of a sudden there was slaps here and there. Once full of love, but then there was no care. There was so much love, there was enough to share. But slaps turned to punches, how is that fair? A mother that loved and had full self-esteem, but there was purity of evil in the air that she breathed. And going into school with his serious head injuries, teachers got worried and put in their inquiries, cause teachers had so many worries, saying his movements were fast like a Horace. In the school, mommy was never about it, teachers would never let him out. Mom shouted him, teachers never heard her. He was scared when she got closer, he got further. The little boy was scared, he flinched with every move. Mom screamed, you idiot, I don't love you. The boy couldn't bear to listen to the truth. This was the beginning to a serious case. Handprints, cuts and bruises on his face. He was the goody two shoes, never caused no trouble. Hit over the head hard, now we started seeing double. How can you expect a boy to be growing up like this when he's getting beatings, punches and kicks? Is he gonna live to see the brightest day? But by the looks of this story, you can tell something's gonna be moving in the wrong way. Just listen to the story, yeah? And listen to the words. Look, listen. Ambulances was called to the scene, out cold, but there was no breath to the blood that he bleeds. The paramedics asked, word went on, but silence was the only answer off of his mum. She knew what she was doing was wrong. 2 weeks in hospital for the little boy was long. He was scared so much, cataways at his tongue. 2 weeks went, and he returned to his home. His mum laid in bed crying all alone, so he walked in with the bandage on his head. She cried, how am you back? I thought you was dead. The boy ignored what she said. He looked behind him, cried and walked out instead. All he ever wanted was the path to a good life. He got in bed, turned off the light and cried goodnight, falling to sleep with his hand holding the Teddy tight. Teddy was the boy's life, he made everything alright. You could say they was best friends until the end. Teddy was the boy's everything and only friend. The next morning everything went back to the old days. His mum showed him love in all different ways. See, the boy thought everything was all okay. She looked at him and said, son, go out and play. The day turned to night and something was not right. The little boy walked into the house at night. He walked in, everything was quiet, TV was loud, loads of voices. It seemed like there was a crowd. Mom walked through the doorway with a mad face. The little boy screamed, why are you full of hate? She left and says, I only hate you, mate. You made my dreams become my fate. The little boy pleaded, please, got on his knees and prayed. His mum said, sorry son, it's a little too late. The boy got on his feet and ran his mum chased. Mum screaming, when you get to heaven, greet Nan at the gate. Into the kitchen he ran, mum grabbed the knife, screaming, I hate you, now come say goodbye. Time grew wings and started to fly, beginning to grasp with the fresh air. Mum grabbed the little boy by the scruff of his hair and says, you treated me like this, it isn't fair. Grabbed the knife, stabbed him and looked where the skin was teared. The neighbours were elderly and hearing impaired, so no one heard the little boy screaming for help. The pain he was going through was like hell. He was almost dead, you could almost tell. Then all of a sudden the boy had fell. The boy was rushed to hospital and died on the bed. See, now his mom sat in a cell, and all she can hear is silence after she caused murder through an act of violence.